Hi there, students. In this video I want to look at the words anadiplosis and antimetabole. Okay, both of these are rhetoric devices. These are ways of giving emphasis when speaking in public. They're a way of making your writing sound more poetic. Yeah? These are effects that you can use while speaking or writing. So, the first one is anadiplosis. And anadiplosis is really easy. It's when the word that ends one phrase is the same word that you use to start the next phrase. Okay, so I gave it to Susan. Susan is the one who has it. So I gave it to Susan ends with Susan, and the next sentence, Susan is the one that has it, starts with Susan. And that is anadiplosis. It's that simple. Simple it is. You see how easy it is to do. So, today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the second day in the week. Tuesday. You must improve your English. English is the lingua franca of the word today. So, there is a hole in the bucket. The bucket needs mending. Mending the bucket is important. Yeah, you can just follow one with the other. And by giving that double usage of part of your sentence, it adds emphasis to it. And that is it. That's anadiplosis. So, now let's look at antimetabole. It's a little bit more complicated, but not a lot. Firstly, I should say antimetabole is a type of chiasmus. I've got a video on chiasmus, but I probably ought to make another one going into it in more depth. But anyway, antimetabole. This is two successive sentences where the same words are used in both sentences, but the word order is different. Very often you have the first sentence, and then in the second sentence the words are just inverted. So, for example, the three musketeers, the four musketeers, all for one and one for all. All for one and one for all. It's just inverted. Yeah? So let's see. With this antimetabole, if you change the word order to make an antimetabole good and effective, it needs to give a different idea or a different way of looking at the situation. So all for one, everybody will support any individual, and one for all, and each individual will support the whole group. Or as Socrates said, eat to live, not live to eat. Yeah? So you eat because you need to live, but if you live, if the most important thing in your life is eating, I've got to eat, that's not the same thing. Or there's this famous quote by JFK, John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Okay? Let's see. There is a bit of flexibility about whether you have to use exactly the same words or you can change things. There's no exact definition of with your antimetabole that you must use the exact words. Some people might say so. Okay, so it's changing the word order, saying the same sentence or the same words twice, but changing the word order to give different ideas or different concepts. Okay, let's see. Also, very often, antimetabole is also anadiplosis. Mark loves Susan, and Susan loves Mark. So, Mark loves Susan, Susan, that's antidiplosis, and Mark loves Susan, Susan loves Mark. It's inverted, and also it shows more detail. The way ahead is straight and narrow. Straight and narrow is the way ahead. Or when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So these are actually two quite easy rhetorical forms of speech. You can also use them in writing. The anadiplosis is very easy. Last word is the same as the first word. The antimetabole is a little bit more complicated to make, but you guys and girls are intelligent out there, and I'm sure you can find wonderful ways of doing it. So antimetabole, one sentence, and then the easiest way is to invert the words of that sentence to give further meaning or a different take on the situation. Now, next question, formality. These are both really, really formal words. I'm going to give them 9 or 10 in formality. If you use either of these two words in the pub, I'm sure the person who's speaking to you is going to go, what? What does that mean? Better off explaining it. Okay, both words come from Greek. Anadiplosis. Ana, again, repetition. And diplos, double. So double repetition, which is what it is. It's repetition of the end word as the first word. And then antimetabole, anti, against, and metabole, metabolos, change or a turnaround. So it's a turnaround of the words in the second sentence. So I hope this was easy for you to understand. Understand that this is important to speak well. Okay, there we go. That was an anadiplosis off the top of my head. Yeah, my head thinks of it in the instance. Okay, so anadiplosis. The end word's the same as the first word. Antimetabole. You changed the words round from the first sentence in the second sentence. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. A rating is important for me. Subscribe to my channel, the channel that brings you videos every day. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.